Welcome to your Hometown News. I'm April Frelke with my co-host, Charity Seebecker. Well, we are starting the program off with a special lab segment. Doc and Oakley will be explaining to 3 students what their challenge will be, and then these students will have the whole show to complete the challenge. And at the end of the show, we're going to see how well they did. So, Doc, Oakley, just give us a brief challenge. What kind of challenge are these students doing?
It's going to be an engineering type challenge, so they're going to have to construct something with materials given to them. And of course, the time is a factor here, so there's a little bit of a crunch with that.
Okay.
Involves a lot of just, I don't want to say winging it, but in some ways winging it, right? You got to jump in, get your hands dirty, and get going. So,
okay.
It's a STEM program, an engineering program, and it's a challenge. So we'll see how these 3 do here tonight.
So let's meet our students that are going to be a part of the challenge. So Charity, you want to introduce our competition, our competitors?
So can you first, let's go through and tell me what your name is and what grade school you are.
I'm Braden Zingler. I'm a senior at Toma High School.
I'm Jackson Dolly. I'm also a senior at Toma High School.
I'm Brent Newman. I'm a junior at Toma High School.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you have any idea what this challenge is going to be, or what, if you had to guess, what do you think it would be?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Probably something with building, so that's fun.
So you're going to be building. So have you taken a lot of like physics or different types of classes, engineering classes, or anything to get you prepared for this, that you think that you're going to be like the ultimate winner tonight?
I've taken AP Physics. I'm in it right now, actually.
Oh, okay.
With Mr. Mosier as my teacher.
So you think you have a leg up over these two?
I don't know. I think or Jackson's in my AP Physics class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and I've taken his other physics class.
Oh, so technically you're kind of getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm taking physics right now, but I got 3 engineering classes under my belt, so...
So it's going to be a good competition if you've all got your strengths right there. So what do you think is going to be the hardest part for you of doing this challenge? I know you don't know what it is yet, but what's going to be the hardest part? Like the time, the unknown of it, or what?
The unknown.
Yeah, I would say
the time constraint, that's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Well, do you think we should have Doc
I think so.
Jekyll talk a little bit about the details?
Well, for tonight's challenge, each of you will have 1 box of spaghetti noodles and 1 bag of marshmallows.
Saw that.
Using only these supplies, build the tallest freestanding tower that you can. The pressure is on.
Yep.
All right, well, our contestants have their items, and I think they're going to have the show. We'll be kind of checking in, see how they're doing in their progress.
I think time's going to start.
Yeah.
That's a really big box of spaghetti.
Okay.
See, now that you guys know what you have, how do you feel?
A little more confident.
A little more confident? That sounds better than what it could be.
Well, you
I've done
can.
this before, so...
Okay.
All right, well, good luck.
Yes.
And we'll be checking in with you and catering.
Yes. Catering for the cast and crew has been provided by Strike Zone and Fazzones in Toma. Great food with fun for the whole family. Stay tuned to see how these guys do.
Lynxx 24 News and this Connect 24 segment is brought to you by Torkelson Funeral Home, Jeff Holthaus with State Farm Insurance, The Little Cottage Home Decor and more, The Fun Company Game Room Store, Oakdale Credit Union, Hardware Hank in New Lisbon.
It's been a long day.
Mom, what's for dinner? Yeah, I'm hungry.
I really don't feel like cooking, so...
The best pizza. Look at that crust and cheese. Amazing burgers and steaks. Just the way I like it. Food the whole family loves. That's our specialty. And don't forget, 12 lanes of bowling fun and a huge game room. Rain or shine, always a great time. Strike Zone and Fazzones in Toma.
Owning a small business is kind of a big deal. State Farm agents can help you find the right insurance coverage at the right price.
Call State Farm agent Jeff Holthaus in Toma today.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
This hot tub is so relaxing. The stress of the week just melts away.
Hanging out with friends is fun.
And we have so many reasons to get together.
My Traeger grill is the difference between a good
and an amazing barbecue.
The Fun Company Game Room Store
is where the fun begins.
Hardware Hank knows you have projects, lots of important projects, from paint to plumbing, electrical, and yard maintenance. We have the area's largest selection of Milwaukee tools. Hey, it's what the pros use. We even have an in-store chainsaw sharpening service. It's time to build your property's value with Hardware Hank New Lisbon.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
At Toma Health, we're dedicated to quality community care close to home.
My name is Madeline Kennedy, and I'm a speech therapist at Toma Health. At Toma Health, quality care has been really important, even when things are unknown of the events of the future. It's important for our staff to be consistent for our patients and to provide quality care.
Quality care to me really means offering the best practices to each and every patient that is admitted. Toma Health offers quality care for our community.
Toma Health, together in care.
You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome to our hometown holiday gift guide. There are a number of great gift ideas that people who, you might have forgotten, possibly, or haven't been on, scale of getting
your last
Christmas
minute
shopping.
gift.
Exactly. So we've got some extra last minute items here, and I think they're great options.
Yes. And it's our 3 stores
Yes,
again.
yep.
Bertram's,
So we're going to start
the
with
Cash.
Bertram's Jewelry Studio. And so for the men who, or women, who are truly last minute, but for the men who might be thinking of surprising her with a Christmas engagement, they have a range of rings that are all set and ready to go. And so this ring has a 1/2 carat center stone and is set in 14K white gold. It's priced at $2,600 and includes a ring sizing with it.
Wow. It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Charity, I'm going to see if it fits.
Okay.
Because maybe
it's your lucky ring.
It's not.
quite.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit me. So
I feel like it would maybe fit my pinky, but that's about it. It looks pretty small.
It's
but
beautiful. It's so
is.
sparkly. It almost looks like a snowflake.
Yeah,
it's
very good
gorgeous.
point. So perfect for a winter engagement.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They also have lanterns with light and glitter, which is beautiful for day or night. It's perfect for someone maybe hard to shop for. They have a variety to choose from, and they run on batteries.
Oh, look at that!
And most, like you said, no snow gloves. You have to shake to get them to go. This one, it just automatically does it on its own. So you have that pretty look 24/7, and you could even have the lights off and have it like in the corner of your room,
glowing or
exactly, just a nice little Christmas light in a
sense. Even this would be cute, like in a bathroom setting, a guest room, or in your kitchen at night when you just don't have to have all your lights on.
Definitely.
I love that, and that's a great gift for an aunt or a grandma, a teacher even.
And I love the fact that it looks barn rusticy too, so it can fit into a lot of different house environments depending on what you have. So we will move on now to the Toma Cash Store.
Okay.
So they have a Wisconsin hoodie or sweatshirt.
Okay.
And that is a perfect last minute gift because we live in Wisconsin and it's pretty much cold 8 months out of the year. So the Toma Cash Store has a huge selection of sweatshirts, sweats, everything at really great prices, and they're very comfortable. And then another great last minute gift you can get at the Toma Cash Store are slippers. And especially in the wintertime,
everybody needs a slipper.
Yes. Slippers are the absolute perfect thing because they keep your feet warm, especially in those cold Wisconsin mornings when you're trying to, get out there, go start your car or something in the morning. And the Toma Cash Store always has gift certificates. So if you really can't make up your mind on what to get, you can always do that and then send that lucky lady in there to do it on her own.
I just love the slipper. This is such a nice slipper with got the bottom on that and the furry inside. That's a good long winter. And we have winter. It's cold for more,
It is.
you know, for a couple months. So
It definitely
a
is.
great gift. Okay, and our last store is the Toma Antique Mall. And so these are some really cute, great last minute things. So maybe for the fisher person, someone who likes fishing, you can get a, well, what is that? It's called a knotter, right? Mm-hmm. It's called a knotter, and it works on 2 to 60-pound test line, and it's excellent if you have vision problems or are, you know, you might have shaky hands. So that's going to help you tie the knot onto your fishing hook. Okay, there it is.
That would be great for me because I know I like to go fishing, but I shake too much. And so that where I get really impatient and I'm trying to tie and then it rips and I can't do it.
If you're sewing, it's a great, that is a great one for fishing. A lot of people fish, so you can find some. Well, then look at these cute snowman and elf mugs here. They've got some kitchen towels in there, and there's some teas, coffees, cocoa, hot chocolate. It's a great last minute, a Secret Santa gift, a teacher gift, a gift to people that are like in the service, you know, even your post carrier, things like that. And that's at the Antique Mall, the gift shop and gallery, and that's open 7 days a week, 9 to 5, and that's just right off of Highway 21, east of Tomah. So that's a great little stocking
Even
stuffer.
like you said, for a teacher or somebody just quick that you need to hand it out to, it's great. And I would even use that because I like to sit at home with my Christmas lights, you know, my heated blanket on, drink some hot cocoa, watch Christmas movies. I'm in that Christmas mode right now, and that would be the cutest little cup to use.
Is that something inside there, Charity?
So
you can
no, but it's got his little hat because he's a snowman on the front. So here's his snowman hat.
And then you could fill it with tea or some hot chocolate. You can get a bag of probably coffee to go with that.
Oh, absolutely.
So those are things. And are you still out shopping, Charity, or what's your shopping status?
I've got most of it done. Most of it is in progress of I'm waiting for it to either ship or arrive so I can wrap it. But there's a few things I'm still trying to figure out what I want to get. How about you?
I do have a couple items I need to get. I have someone who golfs in our family. Needed to get some golfing things and some bath stuff. But I like to make some of my Christmas gifts as well. I'm a big cookie. I love to make homemade cookies and give that out. And so that's what that. So we're off. So I think we should check in with Doc Shekel and Oakley.
I agree.
To see how our high school students are doing in their challenge. So let's go over there and check out how they're doing. Over to you, Doc and Oakley.
All right. Well, Jackson here looks like he's going with a 4-sided base. And he's going to, like a pyramid, like an Egyptian pyramid.
Yeah.
What do you think? They're pretty good?
Yeah, I think so. So far, a challenge might be to continue to gain height from that. So it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with there.
Braden has gone with a pentagon, very military. Okay. And is going to have a pole in the middle there. Possible. There's strong possibilities there, right?
Yeah.
Now, Bren, she's going with a square or cube. It looks like that's going to be the base with a triangular teepee kind of thing on top. Is that kind of what you're looking at?
Top portion there looks like it could be very strong. Gain some good height at the end. Now the trick's going to be, can she make the base strong enough to hold that?
She's making she's crossing here.
But it's not holding up too great. I would not recommend building skyscrapers with spaghetti and marshmallows.
We'll make note of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to come join quick because I want to know, what do you guys think of their strategy, or what would you guys maybe be doing?
Well, I think they're each different, and they each have different ideas, and there's no right or wrong.
No, absolutely.
Because you never can tell in the final analysis which one is going to have the highest height, and that's what they're aiming for, is the height.
It's kind of a trial and error.
Yeah, and they've each, as you can see, they've each started a little differently with how they form their base structures, and then it becomes a little bit of the, as you said, trial and error to continue to piece it together and see as one thing starts to twist and fall over, you kind of try to jam some support there and keep going. So,
I give you guys props though, because I feel like I would take one of those marshmallows out, use it, put one in my mouth, eat it, put one on the thing, use it.
That is a temptation.
I don't know if I would be able to not eat the candy with it. So, how do you feel? I see you're moving it around. How does it feel?
It feels very unstable.
Unstable? Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
So what's your plan to make it more stable? What do you think?
I'm just gonna have to go on the fly here. That's what engineering engineering's about, just like making adjustments.
Okay.
Nothing's ever gonna be perfect the first time
Each
around,
one of them has possibilities and potential here.
Definitely. Well, you guys have just a little bit left, because then we're going to come back and recap, and we'll see who the ultimate winner is. Stay tuned.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
At Toma Health, we're dedicated to quality community care close to home.
My name is Madeline Kennedy, and I'm a speech therapist at Toma Health. At Toma Health, quality care has been really important. Even when things are unknown of the events of the future, it's important for our staff to be consistent for our patients and to provide quality care.
Quality care to me really means offering the best practices to each and every patient that is admitted. Toma Health offers quality care for our community.
Toma Health, together in care.
What's the more in the little cottage home decor and more? Fashion. Shopping is fun at the little cottage. Update your look and discover more at the little cottage home decor and more, New Lisbon. Owning a small business is kind of a big deal. State Farm agents can help you find the right insurance coverage at the right price.
Call State Farm agent Jeff Holthouse in Toma today.
Hardware Hank knows you have projects, lots of important projects, from paint to plumbing, electrical, and yard maintenance. We have the area's largest selection of Milwaukee tools. Hey, it's what the pros use. We even have an in-store chainsaw sharpening service. It's time to build your property's value with Hardware Hank New Lisbon.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
This hot tub is so relaxing. The stress of the week just melts away.
Hanging out with friends is fun.
And we have so many reasons to get together.
My Traeger grill is the difference between a good
and an amazing barbecue.
The Fun Company Game Room Store
is where the fun begins.
It's been a long day.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I really don't feel like cooking, so...
The best pizza? Look at that crust and cheese. Amazing burgers and steaks. Just the way I like it. Food the whole family loves. That's our specialty. And don't forget, 12 lanes of bowling fun and a huge game room. Rain or shine, always a great time. Strike Zone at Pizzone's in Toma.
You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome to a special segment of The Lab. For this month's Student Challenge, we had 3 students, Bryn Newman, Braden Zingler, and Jackson Dolly, and their challenge was to build a tower made of raw spaghetti noodles and marshmallows. They have approximately 5 minutes left, and we're in various stages of completion here as they are continuing to tweak and adjust their original plans. So we'll just take a look here and update on what we have. Jackson's still going with the Great Pyramid of Giza, but now adding some structure around the outside there to get a little bit more height out of it.
That's very good, very good.
And
you need a rigid figure.
a good solid base he has with the big pyramid at the base there. Braden's piecing together all kinds of shapes here, but just going for that height with that
So
spire.
far, he would be in the lead with the height.
Yes, he would. Yeah, so almost like a TV tower on top of his building there. Yeah, and then Bryn is still there now adding her flagpole at the top. Going for her height there, but the base, we can see the extra cross supports in there now. She was encountering, I think, a little bit of trouble with the
rigidity
twisting.
of that.
Be very afraid.
That tower, that looks in good shape.
Yeah.
Though.
So as we come down the home stretch here, you know, now it's do or die time, and we're throwing noodles on top here, gaining the extra height. So. Of course, with any structure as they build, you know, those shapes they put at the foundation are extremely important.
Yes.
And so we have
I like that idea.
Yes, yeah.
That Jackson is using over there.
And and they all did actually, you know, multiple layers of noodles in each line along the edge of their structure, rather than leaving it to a single one.
Braden is going with a TV tower extraordinaire, would you say?
Yeah, it keeps going.
Okay.
Better keep adding there, Bryn. Need a little bit more height.
Not having like a material limit. Usually I've like done this before and they give you only like a few materials, but now that you get like as many noodles as you want, then you can just like really go for the extra mile here.
Yes, so you have 3 minutes left to continue to go for that height. Jackson now repeating the same process, but on the smaller top of the pyramid there, so
very
good,
well thought out.
repetitive.
Over there. It's starting to look good. No, I'm just kidding.
And you can see one of the challenges using marshmallows. They come apart and then become very they're sticky. It gets hard to start
sticky on your hands.
Continue to put things in through the same joint.
Then you just eat them.
Then you just eat them. Yes.
Well, I'm going to jump in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and when people are engineering and building, do they always start with the base first, or when you're really going to build a structure?
That's important. The base is everything for a building, especially the higher they go, the stronger base you need. And the higher you go, the wider you need the base, and it has to be on bedrock. Well, here, of course, we're on carpet.
We are on carpet. And when you're teaching your classes, Oakley, do you really would this be considered a physics project? Or is this general biology, general science? Like, where does this fit in like a curriculum?
Yeah, physics for sure, and also engineering, which are closely related. And so, you know, engineering incorporates a lot of physics and a lot of math. I mean, it's basically kind of the marriage of the two. And so we do some engineering units in my physics class, even where they have to build different structures. And of course, in this case, these three are supporting just the own weight of the structure. But in general, if you're building a bridge or even a tall building, not only do you have to support the own bridge or building weight, but the weight of anything else that's going to be in it or on it.
Oh, right. So, you're like, what's traveling over the bridge,
correct,
who's using the buildings and things like that.
Yeah. So the buildings have to take into account the wind, because wind can be a very big problem with taller buildings, and earthquakes, depending on where they're building. Earthquakes can be a big problem.
I see a lot of this in like the gifted and talented programs and things like that, when students have to, you know, work with each other and get kind of messy. And, you know, Charity, if you're looking at this right now, which one do you think is going to be our winner? What's your guess? How much time do they have?
We'll say about a minute and a half.
A minute and a half. Okay.
We're extending a little bit of time, but I see that there's some last adjustments they're trying to put.
Originally, I was thinking right here in the middle was like leading the way, and then now that I'm watching, these two are really catching up. So I don't honestly know, but I do like his style of it, because it looks like
Jackson, right at the end.
It looks.
Jackson.
I like Jackson's support through it, because it looks like no matter what he does, it's continuously
very clean.
having.
Jackson's been very clean with the marshmallows.
It reminds me of
now look.
You're jinxing him.
Okay, now we should start talking about him. Yeah.
He's going with the Eiffel Tower look.
Yeah.
That's what I'm inspired by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you switching up monuments now, or where's the Egyptian?
Have you guys done this challenge with your classes before?
I have not done the spaghetti one in class before. I've done a paper tower before, where they have to use a piece of computer paper and 12 inches of tape and make the tallest tower.
Just one piece of paper?
One piece,
Oh my
8.5 by 11. And the tallest one that I've ever had was actually this year, was about 160 centimeters, which would be about 4.5, 5 feet tall.
Wow.
It was enormous.
That's crazy.
That is great.
Yeah.
Just for tape and a piece of paper.
Yeah.
That you really get creative with that, because I'm trying to picture how that would turn out, and I don't think I could
There's
do
a
that.
lot of ways people try, kind of like this, right? There's a lot of different styles that you try, and then it just becomes, what can you do to make it actually work and stand up?
So how much time have we got now?
All
Where
right,
are
let's
we
give
at
them.
with-
All right, final 30 seconds. All right, we'll give you 30 seconds. Finishing touches. Get what you can. Throw some extra supports in
I
there.
need it to be done like 30 seconds before that.
All right, 15 seconds.
Okay, we're down to the countdown.
Yep.
Okay.
And 10, 9,
9,
8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away, back away, right?
Oh boy.
Well,
All right.
Yes.
here's the.
Looks like.
All right, let's give us the walkthrough, guys.
Walk us through.
Well, that one seems to be moving, so maybe we should get there first. So
This one's still moving. Yeah.
It's very clear that I've taken last. It was going great, but the one marshmallow right here decided to fall apart on me.
Failed marshmallow.
I think Brian's got it.
What would you say, though, the biggest issue that what you tried to design faced? Like, why do you think it fell?
In my past engineering classes, we learned about like trusses and like building bridges. So it's nice to have that like cross beam so that it takes the force like down further where the base is stronger. So that's what I tried to do, but I think I eventually tried to add too much weight towards the top, which caused the base to kind of crumble, and then that happened.
Well, we do need an official measurement,
Oh, cool.
so we'll do our best. Yes.
there.
So that looks like a good 5 1/4 inches. Yes, 5 1/4.
Okay.
All right, what about this next one?
All right.
Oh, Braden, what did you? I see very pieced together a little bit at the end, just trying to support where you could, or what was your thought
so
there?
to start with, I thought like the buildings have a bigger base and they go smaller up as they get higher, because I thought that would be the best way to make it really gain height.
Good strategy.
But then I didn't really make it very symmetrical. So other parts were falling apart, and I don't know, they were falling apart because it wasn't symmetrical. So I had to start improvising.
So the measurement?
Well, we have an even 2 feet, 24 inches.
4 inches.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and on to our last one.
All right.
Jackson, very aesthetically pleasing, first of all.
Yeah.
Simple design,
So
clean lines.
I remember reading somewhere that triangulation is a very important part of building a building because it's one of the most strong shapes behind a circle, I believe. And so I thought of the pyramids after that because they're made out of triangles. So I thought a good base would be a nice pyramid. And then as I was going, I kept trying a bunch of different things to make it keep going taller. And so I decided eventually that maybe I could just build another pyramid on top and rest it on these little supports here. And then I kept trying to do it, and eventually it just kept getting a little bit less structurally sound as I went. And unfortunately I wasn't able to put, hopefully, the one that was on there that could have maybe beat Braden. But
Well, one more pyramid on top, plus the one that you have there, that would have done it if that.
I'm sure it will.
Let's
third
get the
pyramid
final
had
measurement.
been
Let's see.
Successful.
All right, and we have 17 3/4.
Not quite the 2 feet.
So pretty good. I do think if that last piece had stayed, it would have been very close between both of those. Yes.
Well, congratulations, Brandon. You are our winner for the Lab Challenge.
Yes.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
I see you got a consolation prize.
Yes, and we're eating marshmallows. So, well, we want to thank you for watching your hometown news. Can you guys join me where we're connecting you to the community?